Eclipse season is here, so I'm going to be sharing a quick ritual that you can work with this energy next week. One thing to know about eclipses, they are beyond powerful. They're powerful to help us with transformation, personal growth. This is one of the first ones of 2026. Numerology, we are all worldwide in a year number one, so great for planting new seeds. These eclipses are coming in with the energy of pressing that reset button. Whatever needs to come out to the surface will come out if it hasn't yet. What's meant to be will be. This is not a season to be forcing anything or to feel like you are asking for too much. If you are ready for more. Eclipses, one thing to know about eclipses, they always come in pairs. Next week, Tuesday, February the 17th, we have the first one, which is going to be the solar eclipse with the new moon energy in the energy of Aquarius. You might start to already feel the energy. You might be feeling next week a bit of this urge of who am I, what do I want? A lot of like going within energy. So I'm going to advise for us to work with different types of candles. Two pairs. One we're going to be using under the new moon, and then we're going to be using the other one under the full moon, because remember, eclipses come in pairs. So the lunar eclipse full moon in Virgo is going to be March 3rd. I'm going to advise for us to start with this black candle, allowing ourselves under this new moon eclipse next week on the 17th in the energy of Aquarius, giving ourselves permission, setting the intention, and whether you want to work with the taper candle or a glass candle, these of course will burn a little bit longer. These will burn maybe for a couple of hours. If you have tea lights, work with that. Work with what you have. As well with the white candle, you can start with the taper candle. Now, next week with the energy of the new moon in Aquarius, I advise for us to set the energy with this black candle of giving ourselves permission to face what we've been carrying that no longer serves us. Maybe those shadows that we've been having a hard time with accepting, or even with the relationships in our life that are no longer in alignment. Then under the 3-3 portal, which will have March the 3rd, full eclipse in Virgo, light that white candle. Look at this like also balancing things out, facing what no longer is serving us. Endings will always bring new beginnings. If you're feeling a little bit stuck yourself, if you've been feeling like you're having a hard time letting go with a lot of things in the past, beliefs, stories, relationships, or a version of yourself, I'll recommend, instead of starting with the black candle, to start with one of these reversals, working with the energy of releasing what doesn't serve you, releasing what we've been holding on to that has been feeling stagnant. Trust your intuition. With candle magic, it's very important to be grounded before you start and to know the intention. What are you calling? What are you asking these candles calling in to support you? I love working with herbs and oils. An oil that I would recommend, anything with protection, with transformation, with growth. If you stop by the store, I'll be open this weekend. I have my own oils that I make, so I'm going to be using with the energy of Archangel Michael and my Ruda oil for growth, transformation, facing what is coming out to the surface. 3 different herbs that I will recommend for you to work with. If you only have one or something else calls you, trust your intuition. These are all herbs I also sell at my shop if you want to stop by. Jasmine, divine feminine, to flow, to call in our future self, to not lose hope. Lemongrass, one of my favorite herbs also to work with for blockages, fears, especially with money blockages, not believing that we can move forward. It's a very powerful herb. And last but not least, Miss Cornflower. She's very connected with the energy of Virgo, very grounded to Mother Earth. 3-3 portal to help us with being more present, trusting our intuition. When you're dressing your candles, start by setting your intention. What are you asking them to support you with? Dress them with an oil. You can also use organic olive oil. And then once you put the oil on your candles, your herbs. A little bit goes a long way. If you are receiving, you are putting your herbs clockwise. If you are releasing, you are putting your herbs counterclockwise. Once these candles have finished burning, dispose of them. You don't need to leave them in your home. And trust your intuition. Eclipses are beyond powerful, not something to be scared of, but something to give ourselves that amplification of working with that energy. This season of our lives for many of us, I'll end with this. This season of our lives for many of us, it's really calling us to go on a deeper level with ourselves, especially in a year number 1. And what I mean by going deeper with ourselves, what are we really ready to call in? Maybe we are feeling a little bit stagnant because we're so comfortable. But this is not a season or energy to stay comfortable. It's a powerful, I know change makes us uncomfortable, but I assure you that working with these eclipses might bring some uncertainty or us feeling a little bit uncomfortable, but it's great energy to move forward. I hope this resonates. Let me know if you're going to be trying this. And if you have any questions, leave them down below. Blessings.